What up YouTube? Welcome to a full day of eating. I'm currently on peak growth season, so today I'm going to show you what I've been eating the past couple months and really want to show you guys behind the scenes of what a bodybuilder, a men's physique eats on a daily basis. Also, I wanted to thank you guys for the amazing support recently. YouTube has always been on my bucket list, and just seeing the support from you guys, following, loving, subscribing, etc. It's amazing. I really appreciate it. Alright boys, meal number one of the day. So meal number one is the most important meal of the day if you're a bodybuilder, because you've been sleeping for like 8 hours, so you're highly to be in a catabolic state. Alright, so what we really want to do is we need good carbohydrates, fats, and protein. What we got in meal number one, I got oatmeal, I'll have protein isolates, I'll get some eggs, and some berries. So what I like to do when I do my oats in the morning, make sure you get a scale, boys. If you really want to know what you put in your body, just get a scale. It takes 2 seconds. And at least you know I'm not getting fat. So I got 100 grams of oats. So what I love to do is just blend my oats on its own, so it's easier for me to drink the shake because it's less thick. So just like that, I just blend my oats. If you give it a try and you actually have oats in the morning and tons of it, you're gonna see a whole difference. So the growth season has been pretty hard for me to eat in general. Right now I'm eating around, I think, 5,100 something calories. So what I do in the morning is I wake up pretty early just to eat meal number one. Got one sexy scoop of isolate protein. Right now I am using ATP. ATP, I do believe it's probably the best quality brand out there, but I will be honest, the flavor isn't that great, boys. So it's, you know, it's the balance of things. If you want high quality protein, the flavor might not be as good, but with the amount of scoop that I take during the day, I was just like, let me just get the best quality protein just so I make sure I'm in good hands. So ATP is the way to go, but the flavor is, you know, I'll say like 5.5 on 10? Yeah.
I will say 7 out of 10.
6. Berries. Oh shit. We're at 106, so get out. You're out. Alright, good. Alright boys, so meal number one is ready. So we got 100 grams of oats, 100 grams of mixed berries, we got 1 scoop of isolate protein, and we got 3 eggs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be drinking this shake on the treadmill for digestion purposes. So I'll put the treadmill at like level 2. It's a slow walk just to make sure I can digest properly and make sure I'm actually ready for the second meal. So pretty much my entire day is revolve around eating. So my goal is to make sure I can make myself eat faster. Boys, second meal of the day, we got 300 grams of white rice. If you don't have a rice cooker, you're probably not a decent bodybuilder. You need a rice cooker. It's pretty much like having a second wife at home, so you know, get that on check. I will also be adding 1.5 ounces of pistachios, and then I'm gonna have 200 grams of lean ground chicken. So in pretty much every meal, I got 200 grams. It's the most amount of protein I've ever ate in a growth season, so it's pretty much also one thing that is making it harder to eat the meals. So this is the final product, boys. This right here is gains in a bowl. And if you don't have a bowl like this, you're probably not eating enough. Like, you really think you can eat that much food on a plate? Come on, if you really want to grow, get yourself a bowl. I'm telling you guys, this is the secret. Workout meal. So we got 2 scoops of isolated protein. We're gonna have 90 grams of cream of rice. We're gonna have 35 grams of raisins and 30 grams of peanut butter. So if you guys want quality protein, like I said, ATP, you can go at Shop Santé or use my link in the bio of this video and you'll get 10% off. So it's always good to have 10%, especially on ATP. Better protein costs a little bit more, but they're worth it if you're like me and take like 5-6 scoops per day. So, you know. So we got also organic peanut butter. You don't have to, I just prefer, but because the goal is to make everything that I take during the day the best quality it can be. Because I'm eating pretty much the same thing I'm eating the same thing every single day. So that's pretty much it. Also raisins, very good source of sugar. And for me, in this, usually I don't like raisins, but in this mix, it's actually really, really good. Every time I get a raisin in, I'm like, tasty. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So for your pre-workout meal, boys, try to get some good quality carbohydrates and make sure you got some good fat. I like peanut butter as my fat as pre-workout because it mixes with everything sugary. It's so good. And get a bit of protein in there. I would highly suggest you get isolated protein because it's easy to digest and it goes in your body right away. Every time we buy like a little bucket of protein like that, we're like, oh, it's gonna last us at least 3 weeks. And like 4 days goes by and we're like, we're almost done. But boys, right now, the goal is to grow. We're trying to put as much muscle as possible. And I'm just following the plan, that's all I'm doing. So, also a quick tip, if you wanna have a juicy pump in the gym, just add 2 scoops of 1/4 teaspoon of pink salt in your meal and you're gonna have 1 juicy pump in the gym. All right, boys, we just got back from the gym. Post-workout meal, we got 300 grams of white rice, we got 200 grams of lean ground chicken, and we got 15 grams of honey. So honey is pretty much my flavor. I don't really use any sauces, so honey's pretty much my sauce at this point. So today was my last workout before the surgery. So now the surgery is gonna be 1 week at least, no workout, maybe 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. Maybe if I can handle 2 weeks off. So we'll see how the recovery just happens and we'll go from there. But today was the last workout and I'm telling you guys, I'm just fucking fried. I'm dying right now. My back is fucked. In terms, like good fucked, like my chest is sore. Everything is just at a point where I need actual rest. So I'm gonna eat this post-workout meal and then I'll catch you in meal number 5. You can't eat in peace if you have dogs. If you're a bodybuilder, they look at me, they're like, you're always eating, give us food. And I'm like, I can't. All right, boys, meal number 5. I love this meal. So we got some top silma. I get it at Valley. It's the butcher that I talked about. It's beautiful, it's the quantity I need. I need 200 grams. Either I do a sexy, juicy steak or I'll do some salmon. It's either or. It's either both. Yeah, it's either both. And to be honest, right now, I'm just loving these steaks. The way I do it, boys, I think I have a DNA of a chef somewhere in me because every time I do a steak, it's the delicious. Okay? Just putting it out there. I know how to cook my steak. So yeah, so meal is really, really simple. We got the honey, we got the white rice, and we got the juicy steak and some spinach. Beep, 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 beep. So we got 15 grams. Oh, the secret right here, boys. That's a lot. Come on, man.
3 hours later.
There we go. So a juicy steak. You guys didn't see it, but I'm telling you, it's pretty good, okay? It's not great, but it's okay. With some honey on it, we got a bit of spinach, we got some white rice. We're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of pink salt, like in every meal. And ta-da! Right here, boys, are the gains. So I've got 1 cheat meal a week. And I don't really like eating an actual pizza or a burger because every time I do eat a burger or pizza, I feel like crap afterwards. I could show you guys my sleep score after a cheat meal and without a cheat meal. I'll try to put it in the video, but it's horrible. So what I do is I get this beautiful vegan pizza and I just add lean ground beef on it and on top of my meals, so it's 1,300 calories for this, plus my meals, plus this, so I'm like at least around the 6.5k calories with the lean ground turkey on it, lean ground beef. So this is what I do for my cheat meal, and just once a week, and after that I'm just full. And every time I do this little pizza right here, I feel amazing. I got high proteins because I add lean ground beef on it, and because it's vegan, I don't know, my belly doesn't take dairy anymore, so this is really, really good, and it actually tastes really good, and it's super cheap. So give it a try, and maybe you'll like it. Alright boys, for my last meal of the day, I got in one juicy shake. I got 115 grams of cream of rice. I got 2 scoops of isolate protein, 30 grams of peanut butter, so you know it's gonna taste amazing. So either I do a bowl with my cream of rice or I just drink it. Today I'm full as fuck, so I will drink it. It's easier, but cream of rice doesn't really taste that good in a shake, but we gotta do what we gotta do, boys. So this is the calories for the entire day. This is the most amount of calories I've ever eaten into a grow season, and I'm still pretty lean. I would say I'm still under like 13% body fat, which is really good for me for a grow season. So everything is going very, very well. We'll see how long the recovery takes for my back. If it takes like 2 weeks max, gonna be jamming for probably a prep, probably not. We'll see, we're still not sure about that. But yeah, that's it for the whole video. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one.